Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to Cartoon Hangout, your place for all things cartoon. And boy, what an episode. I'm still reeling from how the episode went and the ending it left us on. If you haven't figured it out yet, there will be spoilers in this video, so stop watching if you haven't seen it yet. I think what is on everyone's mind at this point is that heartbreaking moment near the end of the episode, as opposed to some of the light-hearted ones that brought us to that point. But just to sort of get it out there, the early parts of the episode were great. Seeing what happened immediately after Jack and Ashi kissed was funny and well written. If only the entire episode had remained that blissful for them, huh? So let's just get right into it. After being misled into thinking Jack had lost his sword, Aku reveals to Jack that Ashi was his daughter. Not Jack's daughter, but Aku's daughter. Sorry if that sentence was confusing. This moment was a little confusing for me because for some reason I just assumed Jack knew this, but upon reflection, it's obvious that topic never came up. In fact, I don't even think Ashi knew by her reaction. Jack is obviously shocked, but even more so when Ashi flat out attacks him in defense of her father. She's being controlled, and she is eventually transformed thanks to Aku. It's this moment that got people saying, "What the fuck?" all across the internet, and was unknowingly spoiled for me by an asshole YouTuber who put it in his actual freaking thumbnail. For the several minute long fight between Jack and Ashi, my mouth was agape. I was shocked, bewildered, and worried about what was going to happen, especially in that terrible scene with Ashi begging to be killed. The two just literally hooked up, and the writers already have her lined up to be killed. Talk about a vicious turnaround, right? But boy, if it doesn't make for some thrilling television. The first half of this episode was cute, but if it had just been that, I think it wouldn't have been as exciting or memorable, besides giving us potentially more cute Jack and Ashi scenes. It's this second half that really amps things up for the season finale next week. Sure, I don't want Ashi to die, but there's definitely far more riding on Jack now that Aku has a sword and Ashi has been transformed. Despite it all, the events here were definitely unforeseen by me. The seeming betrayal of Ashi before we learn she's being controlled, even being kind of teased at Ashi's angry calling of Jack's name earlier, to her becoming basically Lady Aku. It was just an excellent episode through and through. The pacing was good, the twist and delivery was great, if heartbreaking, and it's got me pumped if a little nervous about the finale. I'm hoping for a good ending, but this whole season has shook things up in my opinion, so it could go a completely different route. I guess what I'm trying to say is I love the twist. It's shocking, extremely personal for Jack, and it's going to be fun seeing how this is resolved next episode. Wouldn't go as far as to say it's the best episode of the season, but it's certainly exciting and well executed in my opinion. But what about you? Any thoughts on the events of this episode? If so, share them down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Take care.